What's up, guys? I'm here with a new build. It's called Green ZAC. I was thinking about just a little bit ago, and basically what it is ZAC with all green items, and make sure you play the default ZAC skin because he's green. So just starting off quickly with runes, just want to go mark of armor, 9 marks of armor, 9 scaling health for yellows, blues mark of magic resist, and 3 quints of health. And for my masteries, I like to take Strength of Ages. I like to take Strength of Ages and to 12 into Cunning Page. So now moving on to the items. I just started with Hunter's Talisman, and then make sure I always get my refillable potion. Obviously get your trinket. It's not on here, but it's obvious. Go into your core items. Make sure you build Tracker's Knife because it's green. Tracker's Knife Cinderhawk, which is also green. And then you build Warmog's Armor and Spirit Visage. The reason for this is that there's only one armor item on this entire build path, which is Sunfire Cape, because the shoulder pads are green. There's no other armor item, and you just need some type of item with armor. So, we had to put this, and since it's somewhat green, I thought it was okay to throw it in there. And since ZAC in general, it really seems that a lot of people build Spirit Visage on him, one of the first items, just like Mundo, because he just gets so much early health regen, so much raw base stats of health onto him early, which makes it so worth anyways. So now building into the build path, you want to get your Tracker's Knife, and then get your boots, your tier 1s, and then build your Cinderhawk and your Swiftness boots, which are green, on top of the Alacrity enchant at the same time, which is also green. And then get your Warmog's Armor, your Spirit Visage, your Sunfire Cape, and it looks silly, but we want to get the Hexed Gunblade last. The Hexed Gunblade gives a decent amount of utility, plus gives you Spell Vamp, and since it's green, and there wasn't too many other green items, we just had to make sure to get it. Now moving on to pros and cons of ZAC. ZAC has you have an active that slows it, the Hex Tech, so you have even more utility. ZAC has a decent amount of utility already, but having that on top is really good. Another thing is that you'll be able to get Spell Vamp off your enemies like a stage a little second ago. It's really good too. Just get that more extra health regen on top of it. The cons to ZAC is that he has very little armor, and he lacks damage. Hextech Gunblade just really doesn't seem like enough. So that's really the pros and cons of ZAC. Overall, I think it's a pretty fun build. It's silly, like I said, just like with Red Zed. But yeah, it's not a serious build. I don't want you guys to ever take this once again to your ranked games. Don't troll these type of builds. It's just something you want to do in your normal games. You want to see something silly, get people's reactions, stuff like that. Something like that to do, or try something new. This build kind of does, I will be honest, feel like sometimes as a handicap, because like I said, it lacks armor, and especially if you have like a late game, Tristana, late game Vayne or something like that, just shreds through armor and just does so much damage. It really hurts. The builds that I experienced this on, both games were a Callista, and as you know, Callista more falls off late game because you really build crit, but still during those games, I feel like I was getting shredded a lot. This may be just because I don't play ZAC well, considering that ZAC is really a champion that he likes to use, he kind of engages with his E, and he's kind of fucked if he, doesn't really get off a good ultimate, or doesn't get off a good E, because he uses his escape as his gap closer. So simply, I feel like, maybe I know I'm not good at ZAC, but on top of just not being good at ZAC, I just feel like he gets shredded a lot. But yeah, if you guys want to see more wacky builds and more fun stuff like this, like Red Zed and Green ZAC, I have more stuff in mind, and I have a very special video I'm thinking of. I'm not going to tell you guys yet, but you'll see it. I think you guys are going to like it. Anyways, it's been you guys, and I'm out.
If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down. If I conquer this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun.